Greetings everyone, you are welcome back to Zero Study World. Today our lesson will be on radical sets. So radical sets, let's continue. We have solve root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x plus 5 is equal to 1. So our first step is that we have to transpose this across the equal sign to get root of 3x plus 4 is equal to 1. Then when it becomes plus root of x plus 5 because it was minus. And when minus cross the equal sign, it becomes plus. So when plus also cross the equal sign, it becomes minus. So we have, then from here, you have to square both sides. Square this side and then square this side. Now we have square cancel square root to give us 3x plus 4 is equal to. Now here you can't cancel the square root because of this sign. Here there was no sign, so this one you have to. What this means is that you have to rewrite this one or multiply this one by itself because it's squared. So it means that 1 plus root of x plus 5 multiplying 1 plus root of x plus 5 like this. So now we have 3x plus 4 is equal to, now here 1 multiplies 1 to give us 1, then 1 multiplies root x plus 5 to give us root x plus 5, and now root x plus 5 multiplies 1 to give us root x plus 5, and now root x plus 5 multiplies root x plus 5 to give us root x plus 5 all squared. And now the square cancels the square root. Now we have 3x plus 4 is equal to 1 plus, here we have root x plus 5 plus root x plus 5. So you have 1 here and then 1 here. So 1 plus 1 gives us 2. And now you add x plus 5. Plus here you have, since square comes to square root, you have x plus 5 remaining. And now let's continue. 3x plus 4 is equal to, so 1 plus 5 gives us 6 plus 2 roots. So 6, let's bring the x here, plus x. Now plus 2 root x plus 5. So you have 1 plus 5, 6, then plus x, then plus 2 root x plus 5. Now we have, now let's transpose 6 plus x to the left hand side of the equation. So we have 3x. Let's send the x here to become minus x, then plus 4. 6 comes, give us minus 6 is equal to 2 root x plus 5. Now 3x minus x gives us 2x, and then 4 minus 6 gives us minus 2. Here we have 2 root x plus 5. Hope you are following. Now we have to square both sides again. Square here and then square here. So squaring this one means that multiply this one by itself. So we have 2x minus 2 multiplying 2x minus 2 because it has to multiply itself. And now this one, it means 2 squared times root x plus 5 squared. So this one, this won't multiply itself because there's no plus or minus here, but this one there's a plus here. That's why it multiplied itself. But here there's no plus or minus here. So just 2 squared and then root x plus 5 squared. So 2 squared gives us, 4, and then root x plus 5 squared, the square cancels the root to give us x plus 5. So multiplies x plus 5. Now this one, 2x times 2x gives us 4x squared and then 2x times negative 2 gives us negative 4x. So now negative 2 times 2x gives negative 4x, and then negative 2 times negative 2 gives us positive 4 is equal to, now 4 times x gives us 4x plus 4 times 5 gives us 20. Now we have 4x squared. So negative 4x minus 4x gives us negative 8x plus 4 is equal to 4x plus 20. Now we have to transpose 4x plus 20 to the left hand side of the equation. For the right hand side to be 0. So now we have 4x squared minus 8x. Let's bring the 4. Give us negative 4x plus 4, then minus 20 to give us 0. Because you have transposed all the terms here to the left hand side of the equation. Let's continue. So we have 4x squared, then negative 8x minus 4x gives us negative 12x. Then 4 minus 20 gives us negative 16 is equal to 0. So now, what number can divide 4, 12, and then 16 at the same time? So it's 4. So 4 goes here, 4, 4 here, then 4 here, then 4 here, then 4 here. So 4 goes into 4 one time, so you have x squared minus here too you have 3x, here too you have 4 is equal to 0. So now you have a quadratic equation to solve. So now you have this one. So how can we solve this? There's a 1 in front of the square term, which is x squared. So this one, the one here, multiplies this negative 4 to give us negative 4. Negative 4. So 1 times negative 4 gives negative 4. And now, negative 4, find the factors of negative 4. So the factors of negative 4 are plus of negative 4, negative 2, 1, negative 1, and now you have positive 1, positive 2, and then positive 4. So now, from these factors, you have to pick the ones or two numbers from these factors that multiplies to give us negative 4 and then add to give us negative 3. So now, if you pick negative 4 times 1, you get negative 4, but negative 4 plus 1 also give us negative 3. So are you watching? Negative 4 times 1 gives negative 4, and then negative 4 plus 1 gives negative 3. So the two numbers that you pick from the factors, we have to multiply to give us the negative 4 and then add to give us negative 3. So we are taking negative 4 and then 1. So x squared. So you have to replace negative 4 and 1 for negative 3x. So you have negative 4x and then 1 plus 4 plus x. So it's 1x, but we don't write 1 with a letter. So just x, then minus 4, this 4, give us 0. So here, we have not done anything here, because for negative 4x plus x gives us negative 3x. So now, factorize this. So you have x squared and x. So you can factorize x out. So now here was 2x, so x squared. So now 1x is out. You have just 1 remaining. So here there's no x again. Plus here too, 1 comes out, then x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now group x plus 1 in one bracket, and then take one of the ones in the bracket because they are the same. So x minus 4 is equal to 0. So now we have x plus 1, x minus 4 is equal to 0. So we have x plus 1, x plus 1, and then x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this x plus 1, x minus 4 is equal to 0. What this means is that we will equate x plus 1 to 0 and then x minus 4 to 0. So now you have x plus 1 is equal to 0 to give us x is equal to negative 1, and then x minus 4 is equal to 0 give us x is equal to 4. So now you have two values for x. So now which of these is the correct answer? Just fix in the value that you have into the original question or original equation, which is root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x plus 5 is equal to 1. The question itself. So now let's substitute negative 1 for x. So replacing a negative 1 with x, you have root of 3 times negative 1 plus 4 minus root of negative 1 plus 5 is equal to 1. 3 times negative 1 gives us negative 3 plus 4 gives us 1 minus negative 1 plus 5 gives us 2. Negative 1 plus 5 gives us 4 is equal to 1. So root of 1 is 1, then root of 4 is 2. But 1 minus 2 is not equal to 1 because 1 minus 2 gives us negative 1. And then negative 1 is equal to 1. So it means that x is not negative 1. Now let's try for the 4. Let's substitute x with 4. So now you have 3 times 4 plus 4 minus root of 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. So 3 times 4 is 12. Then 12 times 4, we have 12 plus 4, sorry, we have 16 minus 4 plus 9, we have 4 plus 5, we have 9 is equal to 1. Root of 16 is 4, root of 9 is 3, is equal to 1. So 4 minus 3 gives us 1. So since 1 is equal to 1, or 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, then you can say that x is equal to 4. So therefore, x is equal to 4. Since 4 satisfies